today's video, we're going to be going over whether the black-headed monitor is the right monitor for you. And we're going to do this by answering some of your most frequently asked questions. Let's get into it. What is a black-headed monitor? Black-headed monitors, or Varanus tristis, is a species of Odatria or dwarf monitor that is most well known for its black head, ocellated body, and black tail. This earned them the name black-headed monitor or mourning monitor since it looked like it was wearing a veil of mourning over its head. While it is true that some Tristis fall into this phenotype, they have a wide array of phenotypes throughout their range. Some Tristis lack the black head and just have a black tail. This phenotype was lumped into a subspecies of Tristis called Varanus tristis orientalis, or the freckled monitor. In May of 2026, the freckled monitor was reclassified as its own species, Varanus orientalis. Phenotypes of Varanus tristis can look similar, but there are key differences between the two. We will cover those differences just in a little bit in the video, but right now we'll just go ahead and cover and say that Varanus tristis, or the black-headed monitor, is well known for being a semi-arboreal species of Odatria, and they enjoy resting in tree hollows as well as in rock crevices and on rock faces and gorges. So where do black-headed monitors come from? Well, black-headed monitors are primarily found across Western Australia, Northern Territory, and Central Australia. Depending on the locality, black-headed monitors can look very different. In Perth Hills, for example, black-headed monitors can become completely melanistic. The darker coloration is not all they boast. These Tristis tend to be the largest of all the Tristis that you can find throughout Australia, with some reaching astonishing lengths of up to 31 inches in total length. Traveling north to the Kimberley region, Tristis come in a wide variety. This is where you can find the highest density of phenotypes of Tristis, everything from true blackheads to the black-tailed monitors, which are sometimes confused for Varanus orientalis. Moving to Australia's Stimson Desert, you can find a lot of Tristis that have the typical black head and black tail with an ocellated body. Heading eastward to tropical North Queensland, you find Tristis that tend to have a paler head, subdued color, and sometimes just a black tail. These Tristis also share their habitat with Varanus orientalis, or the freckled monitor. Here you can see researchers with a wild freckled monitor doing an ecological survey. The difference between the freckled monitor and a black-headed monitor are as follows. Freckled monitors tend to have darker lines behind their eyes, or postocular lines, whereas the lines of the black-headed monitor tend to be a lot duller. The spots on the head of a freckled monitor are actually present, whereas the spots on the head of a black-headed monitor are non-existent. They're unicolor on their head. It's one of the easiest ways to tell. Alright, so how big do they get? As stated earlier, some of the largest Tristis that we've seen can get up to 31 inches, but on average, anywhere between 20 to 30 inches is the norm for most Tristis. Females tend to be a little bit smaller. You can see this female here is actually only about 22 inches in length, total length, but they are a large, robust species of Odatria, and that robustness actually makes them very good pets for handling without worry of damage to the animal. So, what size enclosure do you need for a black-headed monitor? Well, having an arboreal nature, for an enclosure size, I would not recommend anything smaller than a 4x2x4 enclosure. As with all varanids, if you have the space to go larger, please do. This is an active species like all varanids and will constantly explore and investigate its surroundings. Make sure to add plenty of hides, hollow logs to allow your black-headed monitor to forage naturally and have good places to hide. The goal is to mimic nature as closely as possible to encourage natural behavior. A black-headed monitor with basking areas that allow for both exposed as well as intermittent basking and allow for microhabitats to provide variable temps and humidities throughout the enclosure. Black-headed monitors eat. While in the wild, black-headed monitors primarily consume insects. However, they will also consume vertebrates, which include other species of lizards, snakes, frogs, eggs, and any other small animal that they can easily overpower. In captivity, you can offer them crickets, grasshoppers, dubia roaches, as well as day-old quail chicks, quail eggs, silversides, and reptiles. Make sure that you dust all insects with a high-quality calcium powder 2 to 3 times a week. Lastly, be sure to gut load all feeder insects at least 2 hours before feeding. Alright, so how long do black-headed monitors live? With proper husbandry and care, black-headed monitors can live between 12 to 15 years. Providing a suitable habitat and balanced diet are essential to longevity with your black-headed monitor. So, how much do black-headed monitors cost? Well, this species, though rare, is highly prolific. And due to this, the price on this species has come down over the years. Black-headed monitors can cost between $400 and $600 for most hatchlings, whereas adults can cost between $600 to $900. Okay, so where can you get a black-headed monitor? Well, as I said earlier, black-headed monitors are very prolific, however, they are still rare. And currently, I do not have any black-headed monitors available right now. God willing, I will have some in the future. But that means Morph Market is going to probably be your best friend, so you're going to want to check out places like Superior Reptiles here. They are a Florida-based company, and they have quite a lot of black-headed monitors available for you. If they are not your cup of tea, there are other breeders. You have John's Exotics. He is a Maryland-based breeder, so you can definitely check him out. He's got a really nice male listed here. And there is one other, I believe, that is still on Morph Market right now, and that is East Bay Vivarium. Now, East Bay Vivarium, I believe, is on the West Coast, and they have some older Tristis, so the price is a little bit higher, but they are still good, quality-looking Tristis. So those would be your best bets right now as far as finding a Tristis monitor. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and a follow. Definitely check out the playlist that I have for Is It Right For You. That way you can check out other Odontia species and see how they stack up. If there's any questions or concerns or anything about these monitors, then please leave me a comment. You can even DM me on my other socials, on Instagram or Facebook. And guys, have an amazing day. Stay blessed.